Well, this week, Leno Corporate Services shares another important tip to help us be even more wealth-wise. Here's Amajal Knowles with the details.
As we've seen in the past few years, the necessity of saving for a rainy day has gotten a lot of attention. From the ravages of a devastating hurricane to the COVID pandemic, those rainy days can come at any time and last for a while. In today's Wealth-Wise episode, Cleora Farquharson, Vice President of Business Development and Client Relations at Leno Corporate Services, explains the importance of saving for an emergency and what happens if you don't have any emergency savings.
Saving for an emergency, to me, is one of the most important types of savings tool that you need, because at the end of the day, life happens. In the absence of emergency savings, what are you going to do? Let's say, for instance, you have a job loss, you have a sickness. If there's no emergency saving, what that means for a person, they probably go to the bank, probably go to persons and borrow funds. So I always tell persons one of the key parts of your financial literacy is to start an emergency fund.
How much should you start your emergency savings with?
In terms of how much one person should start with, I honestly tell them what you can realistically afford at first, and then we move on to eventually 3 to 6 months of liquid savings. And by liquid savings, I mean cash.
What's the best way to begin creating this emergency fund?
So when it comes to savings, what I always like to do is start at the beginning. So what that means for an individual is you come in and you speak with an expert at Leno, and what we do is we do your budget for you. Your budget is going to actually tell you how much money you actually have to save. Because you might decide that I want to save $500 a month or $1,000 a month. But at the end of the day, you can't afford to pay your expenses. So really, it's taken into account of what you can actually realistically afford based on your current finances. And then we take those savings and put them into the best product that's going to generate the best return for you.
So not only are you saving for a rainy day, those savings would be able to earn money. What kind of product should someone look for to get the best return?
At Leno, we have some great products that you can use. In particular, we have a conservative fund, which is a low-risk fund. You can get your monies out in 5 days, and the annual rate of return on that fund is about 3%. So when you compare that to commercial bank, that's an excellent rate of return, and plus you have easy and quick access to your monies.
Now that we know how important setting up an emergency fund is, as we get more wealth-wise, please let people know how to reach you so that they can get started right away.
You can either reach us on our website, which is www.lenobahamas.com, or you can call me on my cell phone at 824-6144, and I'll be happy to assist.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Amajal Knowles.